Salam! It's Dee again, and here's another thought of mine, and I hope you like it. So I think you've all noticed that in some Islamic countries there's a lot of bling bling going on. You have the tallest buildings, which is the Burj Khalifa, you have the biggest shopping mall, and then we have like all those Maybach and Mercedes and BMW and Porsche and Ferrari cars all in the color of white, cruising around through the streets between Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi are indeed known for the whole tall and the big buildings and the luxury buildings. But there has been a new twist. The bling bling takes over Mecca. So when you enter Mecca as a Muslim, you get to that very building where everything has started, the Kaaba. Over 1.6 billion people in this world are worshipping and praying towards this very building. When you step back a little, you see the whole mosque, this beautiful place where during Hajj, over 3 million people are gathering from every corner of the world here to pray. You can see how they all stand in this beautiful row. If you take a picture, as you can see right here, it just looks mesmerizing. It's breathtaking. Of course, on the sides, you can see the beginnings of, comforting people, spending light, and, just providing shelter, but also make it look more luxury and things like that. That's fine. It's in its limits. But then some people had the crazy idea to do this. Are you kidding me? There's something wrong with this picture in many, many ways. First of all, when you look at this picture, the first thing that will, catch your eye is the building. It's overshadowing the Kaaba. This is so wrong. This is absolutely wrong. The first thing that I want to see other people, non-Muslims, when they look on the holy grounds of Mecca, to see the Kaaba and not be like disturbed and mesmerized by this building. This whole building, this couldn't be built somewhere else far, far away, so it's not overshadowing the holy Kaaba. Second of all, what's with this gigantic clock? So we have this clock over here which apparently should help out Muslims know when to pray. So the adhan that has been said out loudly in the last 1400 years was not enough. Joke! The third thing is that this place just symbolizes this big and huge difference between rich and poor, which Islam is totally against. I know it has a lot of hotels and things like that, so people can stay there overnight and have comfort. But here's the thing, this building is meant for people who can afford it, who can, pay for it, and then you have other thousands of poor pilgrims from all over the world, and they are sleeping on the streets. Hello people, we just had Ramadan. Ramadan was also a way to show that there's no difference between rich and poor. There's one 5-star hotel, and I don't think that this is beneficial for more like, the average Muslim traveling over there who cannot afford a 5-star hotel, especially in Hajj. You already pay a big price to do Hajj. It does cost you a lot. After I've posted a picture of this upcoming video that I don't want people to turn Mecca into a sort of tourist attraction, some people commented that they don't mind that this is happening to Mecca, that it becomes more modern because they live in the West, and finally we should also show the West that we are modern and advanced. Which, I'm sorry, drives me mad, because I see this scenario of people entering Mecca and then there's somebody, Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. If you look on the right, there's the Kaaba, and if you look on the left, this is the biggest clock in the world, and everybody goes like... Do you know the Prophet, peace be upon him? He was loved like a king, like a star nowadays, okay? Everybody loved him. And other kings and people gave him money. They gave him gold. They gave him jewelry. But what did he do? He never kept that for himself. He always donated it to other people. He was living like the poorest man in the world, yet he was the richest. I'm not telling you to go out there and donate all your money and live like a very poor man. You are allowed to have luxury goods. You can have, for example, an iPhone or a nice car. I'm just saying that don't overdo it, and especially don't turn Mecca or Medina, the holy places, into a sort of exhibition, not only from the religious perspective. history taught us many times that the kings that were loved and known the most and liked the most were the kings who took care of their people. Let me just give you one example. Back in the 18th century, there was a woman called Marie Antoinette. She later became the wife of King Ludwig XVI and then also the Queen of France. She was disliked because she has rather spent that money on herself, on her lifestyle, than helping out the poor, the needy of her country. Yeah, poor queen got executed. Yeah, not because of her lifestyle, because of the French Revolution. Anyways, I think that you would rather live with a clear conscience, knowing that your people who live in your country that you lead are in a better place, or at least have comfort, and are satisfied with you and happy with you. Not only will the people notice, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will notice as well. So dear Saudi Arabia and Emirates, living there blessed with that amount of oil, make something out of it. Make something useful out of it. I know it counts as a sadaqah jariyah, as a continuous sadaqah if you build up a mosque, but giving that many mosques you have over there are many other ways of doing sadaqah jariyah. You know, get in touch with those German engineers you have out there anyways, and tell them, you know, to build up small buildings who give comfort, at least for those people who are sleeping on the streets. You can make sure that education is guaranteed for any person in Saudi Arabia. You can, for example, make sure that there's a halal food chain in Germany. Yeah, we Germans don't have regular low-priced halal meat in the supermarkets. Something to think about. I hope you don't take this as an offense. And that was my thought of the week. I hope you liked it, inshallah. Please like and comment below. Tell me your thoughts about this. Peace be upon you. Salam.